Hey, what's up, Improvement Warrior? Jason Yun back with you again. Hope you're having a fabulous day.
5 minutes completed. Burn calories, 24 calories.
Out getting another vitamin D session here in the cold, grounding, but reading the book Heal Yourself with Sunlight by Andreas Moritz. And I'm on multiple sclerosis section, and multiple sclerosis MS is basically a disease of light, really. The higher you go up, the highest places are northern Canada and Scotland that have the highest incidence of MS. But the further you go down, the more you get to the equator, then it's pretty much non-existent. Okay, and that's the case with a lot of diseases. Sunlight heals. Obviously, heal yourself with sunlight. But even if you don't have sunlight, sunlight very weak. It's a UV of 2, and February, so it's the last day of January. So February will get up to eventually a 3 in February, but that's as high as it goes. Okay. Low vitamin D is associated with all multiple sclerosis cases, and low vitamin D is associated with all cancers, and it can be, it's a snapshot into your immunity. But the one thing that I'm doing, so right now my vitamin D is going to be the lowest. Well, now through February it'll be the lowest of any time during the year. But am I afraid of a low vitamin D? No, I'm not. Okay, so my vitamin D is under 60. I got it up to 78 when I checked in September, but haven't had much vitamin D through the winter. Went on vacation, got like 33,000 IU, but it's still low, and it's lowering every single day because the sun is not strong enough to produce or raise my vitamin D. But I'm not scared of low vitamin D because I'm actually outside in the winter. I'm feeling Mother Nature's footprint and paw, because cold is actually protective for low vitamin D, because we're supposed to be outdoors throughout the year. Okay, we're not supposed to be stuck inside and feeling man's comforts, and it's 70 degrees year or all winter long, because that's what I set my thermostat at. Okay, 70 degrees when it's daytime is springtime. 70 degrees at night is summertime. So you've locked yourself in your house, you never go outside, okay? You're under heat, and then you're eating carbohydrates out of season. All right? Your body thinks it's summer. Your body thinks it's spring. Okay? And so that is just causing more and more circadian mismatches, and that's why MS is skyrocketing. That's why cancer is skyrocketing. That's why everything is skyrocketing. Okay? All disease is a form of electron loss, electron steal syndrome. I am getting electrons. I am grounded. I am here in the sun. The sun can only interact with electrons. That is the photoelectric effect. Einstein won the Nobel Prize for that in 1921 or 22. Okay? So just over 100 years, he discovered that. And yeah, so if you're losing electrons, if you live a disconnected life, an indoor zoo animal kind of life, and that term is supposed to be offensive, all right? It's supposed to let you know that you're just not doing things right. But if you're offended by that and you don't do anything about it, then it's your fault. You just need to take a look at your health and where am I going? You always have to ask yourself that. Where am I going? Is your health getting worse? Has it gotten worse over the years? What's going to happen in the next 10 years, 20 years? Are you even going to be here? Okay, because remember, the number 1 and number 2 organ deaths are heart and brain. Okay, heart failure, brain failure. All right, so when those go, so those have the most mitochondria driven by light. Okay, so right now I'm getting the signal of the time of the day, Okay, I'm making vitamin D, I'm getting electrons, so I don't need to eat as much. I only eat 2 times.
10 minutes completed. Burn calories, 48 calories.
I only eat 2 times a day, usually. Okay, so my breakfast was at 11, and then I will eat again at probably 3. Yeah, swimming is tonight, so I eat earlier, but usually dinner is like somewhere between 5 and 5:30 now. But it's always before the sun sets. Remember, kitchen is closed if the sun has set. Kitchen is open if the sun is out. Okay, that changes depending on where you are. Okay, so the more problems you have, obesity, autoimmunity, any type of disease, you have to stick with the rules of nature more closely. The more you stick to the rules of man, okay, that's going to create the circadian mismatches, the circadian disruptions. Circadian rhythm is going to break, and that's going to cause a domino effect. Mitochondria is going to go down, redox is going to go down, so your battery is going to go down. You're going to lose electrons, you're going to gain protons, which is going to increase your inflammation. Okay, all this stuff is going to happen. Okay, and if you're mouth breathing on top of that, then more bad stuff. And if you're doing stupid stuff with non-native EMF, EMF on your head, EMF in your pocket, okay, not on airplane mode, then that's going to dehydrate you. Okay, your sleep's going to suck, melatonin's going to go down. You're not wearing blue blockers, that's going to destroy your DHA and your melatonin in the eye, and that's going to just cause more and more havoc. So it's just like the carousel ride. Okay, it's going around. When we're younger, it's going real slow. You can jump off anytime, and you can start the health practices and the health routine and get away from that. Okay, but as we age and you do more and more stuff, you get involved in more and more habits of disease, that carousel starts speeding up. Okay, and eventually it's going so fast you can't jump off. Okay, and then sometimes it's going so fast if some people do wake up and they jump off, but it's going to hurt when you land. Okay, but that hurt when you land, okay, it's a lot better than keep going, because that's the quickest way to death. But otherwise, that's all I got. If you have any questions, if you need help, let me know. Coaching's always available. DM me and check out the other posts. Hashtags are down below if you want to go down a further rabbit hole and whatnot. But otherwise, get outside, ground, get some sunshine, get some cold, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Stay strong, stay positive, be the improvement warrior.